This is the Cruise FM Out of Tune podcast with Stacey and Curtis.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, episode 10 once again of the Out of Tune podcast. I am Stacey. This is my buddy.
I'm Curtis.
Curtis.
Stacey's buddy.
He's my buddy. He's my friend. He's my pal. And we have come to the determination that we can no longer say we're excited for the episode today.
We start every episode saying how we are excited. So
Yeah.
I'm switching it up today. I'm saying I'm experiencing difficulties containing my excitement about today's proposed discussion.
Okay.
So I fleshed it out a little bit more.
You added some words
I
there.
tried to be funny and I realized I still used the word
You
excitement
did.
at the last second. Oh, I'm a failure.
I am just pumped for today. There we go.
I am a human thesaurus. Don't say excitement. Don't say excitement.
Yeah, exactly.
Excitement.
Nice try, though.
Yeah.
We are talking about businesses that used to be. And this can encompass anything. It's not necessarily something that sold goods. It can be a restaurant. It could be some kind of establishment that you frequented at some point in your life.
This may be the most out of tune podcast we've
I
ever
think
done.
so.
This is the most. It's not about us for once.
No.
It's about
Look at us.
Saskatoon. We're growing.
Opening it up to the city we live in.
We're making this podcast accessible for more than just the two people who make it.
Right.
So I'm expecting big things this week.
And we thought what we would do, like, there's no way, I don't even think, to plan this. We are literally going, should we go back and forth?
Let's
so it
ping
stays
pong this.
a little bit of semblance?
Yeah, absolutely.
You go first, I go second, and then we just go back and forth with ones that we remember, notable ones that we can discuss a little bit.
Stuff attached. And I'm waiting for someone to text me back because I know he's asleep. I'm trying to get a hold of Terry Hawkness to find out.
The guy.
The guy.
The man.
Anytime you have a question, you ask him, wake up, Terry, wake up.
Did you search his Facebook page? Because it's probably on there.
I can't. I went through Reddit. I've spent a lot of this morning trying to find the name of this place, so I'll hold off.
Okay, you don't want me to try and help you? Let's wait.
Let's wait.
We'll probably be 45 minutes here. So.
Yes. We'll see if this one beats McDonald's.
Should we rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first?
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, you're one of those people.
You go rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
No, you go rock, paper, and then you shoot.
Okay.
How are we doing it? Your way?
Let's do it your way.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. Yes,
Oh,
paper
okay.
covers rock.
I see
Okay.
it. See, you just set me up. You saw what I was going to go with, and then
No,
you
I
switched the rules. God. Okay, go.
Wow.
And I'll
so
cross this off.
conniving.
I'll cross this off my list as we go because I don't know. We didn't run in the same circles, so we may have completely different lists. But I'm a little bit of a disadvantage because I sent you a lot of my good ones this morning when I said, "How about this?"
Oh, okay.
So I showed my I showed my hand a little bit.
Well, I have more
But-
cards than those.
Okay.
I got a big list of cards. I'm going to
Okay.
start with a classic, and it's Eaton's. Eaton's, I did not know this, used to be over where the Board of Education is currently. That building,
Really?
which is the old Army and Navy. Eaton's then moved over to
The mall.
where the loft apartments are, and then it moved over to the mall. Is that right, or was that the Bay?
The Bay was in there.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Eaton's moved into the mall. Okay.
Yes.
Regardless, Eaton's was department store at its finest. So many levels, so many things. I remember going shopping with my mom, my auntie, my cousin, and my grandma for a girls' afternoon, and we would just wander Eaton's.
Yeah.
That's all we did. Because
And
there was so much to look
It
at.
had that mysterious basement level.
Yes.
And that was the first time I ever saw Optimus Prime, Stacy.
Oh.
I remember that.
Special place in your heart.
Yeah, absolutely. The toy section was in the basement.
Yes.
So I'd go with my mom, and I would be dragging her towards that damn escalator. What
Let's
are you
go.
doing? I don't want to look at clothes. This is one of the best toy sections in the city, Mom. And yes, we went there. I clearly remember this, and I was young. I mean, I would have been like 5.
Oh, wow.
And we went down, and I saw Optimus Prime in the box, and this was like summer, and I was, this
Change.
is what I want.
You were a changed person.
This is what I want for Christmas, and I didn't let go.
Aww.
For 6 months, I badgered that poor woman.
Wow.
And I got Optimus Prime for Christmas.
Nice.
Yeah.
The
so
other
there you
thing
go.
to note about Eaton's too, of course, is the restaurant.
Yes.
Where you could look over the mall, which at the time was only one level.
Mm-hmm.
Midtown didn't get a second level for a bunch of years. So yeah, Eaton's.
Yes.
There we go.
The basement. And it blew my mind because that was the only place that had a basement. Why didn't every other place in the mall also have a basement?
Yeah, show me your basement.
But it's because it was the parking lot.
That's true.
Very disappointed mother face when she told me, well, it's the parking lot except for that one corner.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, so, well, you're going to bring logic into this, Bev. That's fine.
Yeah.
The Optimus Prime begging starts now, and it's
Yeah.
going to be relentless until December 24th, okay?
Just so you know.
All right.
Okay, you're up.
In no order, I'm going to say the Kentucky Fried Chicken in the Aiden Bowman parking lot.
Oh, I was just talking about that with my bestie like 2 nights ago.
I hate that it's nothing.
Why?
How is it there? You look at that parking lot. It's a small parking lot.
No
There
evidence.
used to be a freestanding Kentucky Fried Chicken.
And I don't understand why it closed. Like
it was
must...
a license to print money. You would
Yeah.
drive by and people were lined out the door because you couldn't sit. You couldn't sit in there. There were no tables.
See, I never went in there.
Really? It was like Mr. Burns in the casino. People would scuttle in, empty their pockets, and
then
scuttle
leave.
out.
And all the high school kids going there, like, I don't understand it. It's so strange.
I honestly think once Toonie Tuesday was implemented, the owners just
couldn't keep up.
well, they just like had nowhere to store their money after a few years.
Oh, that's
Like
it.
like the bank was like, enough. we can't take any more of your money, and they wrapped it up. It was like the Angry Birds app.
Yeah.
It started. They became so sad by how much money they were bringing in that they felt guilty and
What a
had to shut it
terrible
down.
problem to have.
Well, I'm thinking that's and just it's extra sad because they just tore it down and put like another 12 parking spaces.
Yeah, there's nothing to replace it.
And it's hard to explain to people who didn't live through it. There used to be a store there.
Well, and then
right there.
I remember talking about it at some point, and someone challenged me. They're like, no. I was like, sir, would you like to take this outside? It was real. It existed. Anyway, rest in peace, tiny Kentucky Fried Chicken.
All right.
My next one,
Ping pong.
Zellers.
Yes.
Because not only was the lowest price the law, that was where I had my first job. At the
Wow.
Zellers in Lawson Heights. I worked there for probably 4 or 5 years. I ended being a cashier supervisor.
Hey now.
NBD.
Yeah.
But it was great. It was one of the places too there was a few of us from high school that worked there, and they were paying more than minimum wage. And so I think I started at like $6.75 or something at the time. I don't know.
You were
It was
rolling.
more than the rest of my friends, and I was
Yes.
like, whoa. And I loved it. It was retail's terrible, but it was also like fun because I worked with friends from school. So
And Zeddy was awesome.
said he was pretty cool.
Club Zed.
Yep.
Those points.
851-230-525.
Hell yes.
That's my Club Z number.
That was the original Air Miles. Kind of.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
probably.
All right.
Rest in peace. I also, by the way, never got to claim any points before the bay closed down. Anyway.
Okay. That's my ping pong sound. Back
I love
to
it.
me.
Okay, back to you.
Okay. You had mentioned it, so a little bit of a spoiler, but the Army and Navy.
Oh, yes.
What a magical place.
Oh,
The old lady that worked the elevator, Gertrude, Mabel,
there was always some old person
Yeah.
doing that job.
and my heart breaks. Where is she now? When that
Dead?
place closed?
For sure.
Wow.
Sorry. I just pointed out the obvious. Gertrude's no longer with us.
let's all meditate on our own mortality for a second.
we
Yes,
go.
I'm just saying the world was probably not kind to Gertrude,
Probably
who had
not.
that job and only that job for 76 years of her life.
Yeah. Because,
Then
like,
there's nowhere else. There's nowhere else that needs you to push
No.
buttons.
no,
She probably ended up on the streets alone, and that was it.
just wanting to open
Stacey.
elevator doors for people.
Probably. But remember that little tiny escalator from hell?
It was wood.
And it was about 2 feet.
Uh-huh. Just one person.
Yes.
No bags, just you.
Yes, one regular sized person.
Yes, exactly.
If you were hefty, you were going to go see Gertrude.
Uh-huh.
And then the, of course, epic Ship
Restaurant.
restaurant.
Yep.
Good memories.
I loved how, like, everybody was there to feed you back in the day. Department stores, everybody, let's eat.
Yes.
That was great.
It had such a weird vibe, too, because it was almost like a thrift store. But it wasn't a thrift store.
There was so many things. Like, it was fishing. I got my first bra at Army and Navy.
Nice.
That was where I got my little tennis training bra. And then you could also get like fishing tackle. Like it was just all over the map. And that's what made it so fun, is because you could spend so long looking at stuff. And remember how the stairs were like worn?
Mm-hmm.
That, I don't know what that material or what that stuff is called, but just the way it wears into those like sloped little steps.
And
God, I love that.
You can smell it.
Oh,
you could
stunk.
close your eyes and smell it. Before we move on, though, another Bay Eaton's memory I had. What would it have been in about 95, 96?
At the mall?
Yes. Was that still Eaton's? Probably.
Keep talking.
It may have been its dying days, and I remember this so vividly, but because I would have just got my license, so it would have been like mid-90s.
Okay, it was still Eaton's, by the way.
Okay. And I still, like, with the mall, I got to go to the basement to the toys section, even though I'm like a teenager, just because I need to relive that moment of finding Optimus Prime. I've been chasing that high, right? So these are good memories down there. And they had this giant, whatever you call it, where there's just like a crate in the middle of an aisle that like they put discount stuff in.
Yes.
And I swear to God, Stacey, this is probably going to break your heart more than mine. They must have found some stuff in the back, like loading dock stock area, because it was like 80s, like My Little Pony.
Shut
like
up.
Some Smurf stuff. What is the big one I'm missing? There's a whole bunch of what was popular for? It wasn't
Ninja Turtles.
No, it was all girl stuff. It was like some strawberry shortcake stuff.
Pumpkins.
It wasn't Cabbage Patch Kids, but there was like 5 Teddy Ruxpins.
Wow.
And the packaging was all beat up, but they were like $3, $5.
Did you buy something?
I didn't. I was like, that's cool. I haven't seen these in like 10 years. Like, this is the stuff my sister had.
Well, we had no concept of like what was going to be worth anything.
And now eBay me, like that would have been a house payment.
Yeah.
I should have backed up the car.
Were there any Beanie Babies in there?
No, I think that was pre-Beanie Baby, but just such a weird random memory, and that's probably what it was. They were probably getting ready to close, and they were emptying out their storage room, and they found all this damaged stuff that they were like, we'll deal with that later. But yeah, it was an 80s treasure trove.
Missed opportunities.
Yep.
Okay, ready? Sound? There we go. Sticking with department stores just because Kmart.
It was
Market
a
Mall.
short run.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is it with, at the same time, I'm just going to chuck in Target just because.
Yeah.
What is it with American retailers, aside from Walmart, of course, but just not being able to hack it? What was the deal?
I don't know. I can't speak for Kmart, but there is a fascinating 10-page article from Maclean's magazine of why Canadian Target failed, and it is an absolute...
I started reading that.
I think I probably sent it to you.
I think so.
It's an investment, but it is fascinating. It is all about like how corporate greed and trying to save a couple bucks tanked it all.
Wow.
And there's so many twists and turns and so many missteps.
Yeah. Is there a documentary?
I feel like there should
be. There should be at some point.
But they tried to cut one corner to save a few bucks, and it tanked the entire Canadian chain. That arm. Like, looking back, it would still be there if they didn't try to cut that one
thing.
corner.
That's crazy.
It bit him in the ass, and there's a lesson in there.
Okay.
All right. Is it back to me?
Yes, back to you.
This one warms my heart, and I get physically ill when I go there, and it's not there anymore. The Cove on campus.
Oh, my gosh.
There was something about being in high school and going there.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a safe arcade. It was like an arcade without the shitty bullies that hung out in the mall.
Yes.
Because it was university students.
They were slightly more mature.
They were way more mature.
Yeah, and they weren't going to heckle a kid.
No, and it was a safe space, and it was bright, and it was clean, and it had the best games, and you could play pool.
And you could go to all those little restaurants down there, like snag some food. Did they have a Taco Bell back then?
I believe they did.
Because that was also weird. Just one random Taco Bell in the basement of a university.
And now they still have, what is it, a Harvey's or something? There's one weird chain down there that doesn't exist anywhere else in this city.
Just in that twilight zone.
And you just felt so mature.
Uh-huh.
You felt like that meme where those 3 people are looking down, those 3 like royal aristocrats are looking down. So my friends are like, oh, we're going to Huggy Bear tonight. I was like, sweetheart, have fun.
I'm going to the Cove, okay?
Yeah, I'm going to the Cove with the other university kids. Not that I'm ever going to go to university, but
still, I can pretend.
These quarters are a little shinier than yours. Okay, these are Campus Cove quarters.
Oh, man.
What a man. And the first time I heard the Soul Asylum disc. Because
Oh.
so much of it was playing the jukebox.
Right.
And you would be in this new world where people older than you were playing their music.
Oh, getting
and
a
you
taste.
would you would take that knowledge back to high school. Oh, it was just a win-win. What a magical place.
Yeah.
And I remember hearing like way before Runaway Train. Remember their
early, yeah.
It was like that disc, but it was like all the other songs.
Yeah.
And then when I tried, I was like, this is a great album. Everyone's like, that stupid Runaway Train song. I was like, well, no.
There's more.
There's more. That's like the worst song. Ah. So it didn't always work out.
Oh, these people are so immature compared to you.
100%.
Compared to mature
I got to go back to
Curtis.
my Cove people, my
Yeah.
Cove folks.
Okay, passing it along.
Back to you.
Marks and Spencer
Yeah.
in Midtown Plaza.
Yes.
And I lived in the UK for a little while, and Marks and Spencer over there, Marks and Sparks, whatever you want to call it, amazing. It is fully like they have a whole food store section. They have clothing. They have all the things. And when I was younger, my grandma, bless her heart, she only bought her underwear at Marks and Spencer. And if we were going around downtown in the mall at all, she had to go into Marks and Spencer, and then she would buy me wine gums. And that's where I got my love of wine gums.
I am unfamiliar with this. I just know Spencer's.
It's where the Gap was. That's where Marks and Spencer used to be.
So it has nothing to do with Spencer's, the like collectible store. So
Nothing.
Because they have like
Spencer's is
trashy.
different. Spencer's
They
is the
have,
new
like-
San Francisco.
Yes.
Which is on my list.
They have like stuff for bridal showers. So when you're telling me your grandma buys her underwear there, I was like,
Oh, they weren't edible.
I'm leaning forward. I stopped typing and looked up.
What?
Tell me more.
Anyway, it was, and because too, it was like British import stuff, right? And so
Okay.
there was a lot of like snacks and stuff that you just couldn't get here in Canada at the Marks and Spencer in Midtown.
Back to me.
Back to you.
I labeled it. I called it Sawyer's this morning when we were texting, but Sawyer's was a restaurant. I
Okay.
meant Duffers, which was
What?
in the industrial area. I don't exactly know where it was, but it was where you went for your birthday party in the super late 80s, early 90s. It had 2 giant rooms. It was just kind of like a warehouse.
What?
One half was mini golf.
Why don't I remember this?
One half was mini golf, and the other half was an arcade. And it was the first time we had ever experienced an arcade where you just paid by the hour. You got a wristband,
Oh,
and you could just play unlimited games for an hour. No coins, no transaction. This place was amazing.
Okay.
And I always felt bad because you had an hour. So do you want to do half and half?
How
And
do I
for
plan
some-
my time?
For some reason, I don't know why, I just felt bad if I didn't mini golf, but we all wanted to just do the arcade for an hour. But it would be the same, you know,
Such a
it'd
good boy.
it'd be the guy's birthday party, late elementary school,
Mm-hmm.
and for some reason I just felt so guilty saying I wanted to do video games for the full hour. So there'd be like 3 of us that would do the golf.
Pity golf.
and then show up for the second half. And I don't know why I had that guilt.
That's
I
weird.
felt like I was insulting the parents if I didn't want to.
Look at you with such a big heart at a young age.
I don't know.
I would have been
That
like,
was weird.
screw that. I'm going to
Yeah.
play video games.
Looking back, mistakes were made.
All those wasted times.
Yes.
Okay, back to me.
Yeah.
Beaver Lumber.
Yes. Oh my God.
And not necessarily, like, I went there with my dad, but there was just something about the sign.
Yep.
The little sideways. Was it a sideways beaver or front on? Full on? Can't remember. Maybe I'm thinking of a nickel. Regardless, Beaver Lumber was just a place that I have a lot of good memories of going to, like lumber. What do you call it? Like Princess Auto, PV Mart,
Your
those kind of
dad
places
drags
with
you
my
there,
dad.
and
yeah.
you don't realize how warm those memories are
Exactly.
until they're gone.
And those smells, like, what did I went to Bolt Supply Store a little while ago, and you know how they have those bins of like screws and washers and bolts, and I was like, oh, that's my childhood. Like, that's what I would do. I would play in that stuff while my dad went and got his lumber that he needed, and those are like super core
the
memories.
smell, the Saturday mornings. Let's go.
Yep.
You're like, oh, are we gonna stop for lunch after? You know, this
Oh my
is
God, McDonald's?
This is the this is like the gateway to bigger things. I'll go with you. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go. And yeah, Beaver Lumber not on my list, but definitely, I one of those Saturday mornings like you described. My dad was like, "Hey, we're gonna go get some stuff. You want to come?" I was like,
Yeah.
"Sure." Get me out of the house. And it was the only place. Do you remember this campaign with Energizer batteries? You'd buy Energizer batteries and you'd get a Energizer Bunny keychain.
Okay.
No place had it. My friends and I were on the hunt for an Energizer Bunny keychain.
Yeah.
And we went to Beaver Lumber that morning, and there was one on the counter. I was like, Dad,
Please.
we got to get some Energizer batteries, and I still have that keychain.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
So, and there's something, again, warm about Beaver Lumber compared to, you know, no offense, just the absolute soullessness
of the big box ones.
Of the big box ones.
Exactly.
We won't name them.
You know
but
who you are.
Beaver Lumber was, even when I didn't have a concept of local, it just felt like small towny.
Yes, definitely. Same with like home hardware and stuff
Yes,
too.
home hardware.
Felt a little nicer.
Yeah.
I get you. Okay, back to you.
Back to me. Toy City. Do you remember Toy
No.
City? It was a giant. They had one in Regina for the longest time, and it was a great toy store. And then they just opened one in Saskatoon. It was that giant blue building. I think it became J&H Builders Warehouse on 8th Street by Acadia. It was a giant blue building. And for maybe
Like
a
that,
year.
J&H used to be the Texas Tea.
Okay, did it? It was in that area. I'm not exactly sure what block, but it was a big, bright blue building.
Okay.
It was called it was called Toy City.
I do
And it was
not
a chain,
remember this.
And it was the year before Toys R Us opened, and Toys R Us just obliterated it.
Squashed them.
Yeah, and then it became like this other lumber place, but it wasn't really a lumber. It was more of a like go in and they design your
Timber Mart?
No, if only there was some sort of information superhighway. But
anyway,
people are screaming at the podcast right now because
you idiot.
But it was Toy City, and it was a great toy store. Not that I have anything against Toys R Us, but again, it just had that like more local. This is not a soulless chain.
Yeah.
Feeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get you. Thank you. Keeping with toys and other stuff like that, I would like to add Consumers Distributing to the list.
Consumers Distributing.
As a West Side kid, it was on
Yes.
22nd Street behind where Rutgers is right now. And there was just something about, again, it's the smell. I feel like if you took me into a room and blindfolded me and put a bottle in front of my nose and I went, Consumers Distributing. Flipping through those little catalogs, writing your thing down, and getting your article from the back room. It's weird, a strange way to do things. Like, why not let me just walk around? But I get it. It's like no storefront. You don't have to, put everything out and keep it looking nice. And I just remember flipping through those catalogs. And when they sent out the catalog at Christmas time, like you went through and circled stuff for Christmas, along with, of course, like Sears and Eaton's. But I also remember, I don't want to say that was like the first time I saw a pregnant lady, because I don't think it was, but I just remember one day seeing a pregnant lady there and I was absolutely blown away. I was like, she's got a baby in her belly. And I don't know if it was like outside of my family. I just remember, like, that's one of my weird memories, is just staring uncomfortably at this poor pregnant woman.
I want to give a shout out
picking up my Christmas toys.
Give me a second to get back to this, okay? Shout out my friend Neil, one of my best friends. One time we were drinking, and out of nowhere, he just starts talking about how if you're always anticipating something, you're never going to be unhappy. Like, you need to constantly, because that's like the secret of happiness.
I love
anticipation.
This. I love
and it was
anticipation.
Just this drunk moment that, like, I look at everything through that filter now, still to this day, and that was what Consumers Distributing had, because you filled out your thing, you gave it to the person, and they disappeared, and you weren't guaranteed that they had it in stock.
Oh, exactly.
So you would sit there and you would wait.
Waiting.
And you would wait, and you would wait, and then they'd either come out with it or not. And I have a lot of toy stories, not the movie, stories about toys from my childhood.
Yes.
Do you remember the movie? This is a great story, okay? You should be very happy about this, okay? I'm going to bestow some nerd collectible.
I love it.
Okay. Do you remember the movie Dick Tracy?
Yes.
Did you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler. Do you remember the blank character?
No.
Okay. Do you remember who was in Dick Tracy?
Yes. What's his name? Warren Beatty.
And who was
Annette Bening, his wife.
Okay. Who's the big celebrity musician? Don't you?
No, I have a terrible memory.
Madonna.
Oh, of course.
Madonna. She was breathless, whatever.
Right.
The big, okay, spoiler if you haven't seen 1991.
Plug your ears.
Plug your ears, okay? The spoiler is the bad guy, the blank.
Okay.
Black trench coat, no face.
Right.
You realize at the very end of the movie it's Madonna.
Okay.
Okay? They made an action figure of the blank where you take the head off and it's Madonna. and they were about to release it, and they said, we can't give this toy out because it spoils the movie. So they stopped shipment of the blank, and the only place it was sold was in Consumers Distributing in Canada.
Shut up.
And I have one, and it is, Stacey, it is worth like $1,500.
For real.
Yeah, if you go on eBay and look it up. So mine's in glass because I just adore it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I don't think it's such a fun little.
That's a great backstory.
Yes.
I'm jealous that you had that experience.
Yeah.
And so much prior knowledge of stuff that you actually remember.
Going back
I
to
never
anticipation,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it is seriously like waiting for something is usually better than something.
Absolutely. I will pick something. Like, for instance, I'm going on a girls' trip in November.
Mm-hmm.
That is my anticipation right now. That's what's keeping me going. I'm starting lists already. The group chat's going. We are anticipating that trip so much. And then once that one is over, I will find something else to look forward to. It doesn't matter. It could be something small, like going for dinner with somebody, but I look forward to that so much. And it does keep me, I have to say, I think in like what you said, that positive, you know, always waiting for something good.
And as soon as you hit that goal line, you need a new one.
Yeah. And you just pick whatever.
And as we're talking about local stores here in Saskatoon, I think that's what's wrong with the world today, is there's everything is so immediate.
Mm-hmm.
If that can be this week's old man yells at a cloud moment,
Right.
everything across the board, thanks to the internet, is just immediate. And if you
It's
don't
too
get
fast.
it immediately, you're just sad.
Yeah.
You don't have to sit and wait. Imagine a world where you wanted a Ninja Turtle for Christmas and there was no guarantee you were going to get it. You know?
I
Or
know.
Cabbage Patch Kid.
Yeah.
It's like, there is a 50% chance that's not going to be under the tree for me Christmas morning, and you just knew that going in. And now it's like, if you want something bad enough,
Your parents will find it.
you can pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very good
So,
point.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it me? You? I can't even remember.
What was the last one? I think, no, it's okay. Back to me. AJ Video Game Exchange. And it has been all over the city, but I want to concentrate on the few years it was in that rainbow-colored building on 19th or 20th, west side of the city.
No, you're losing me here.
Okay. It was a place you could exchange your used video games, and for other ones.
Is it still there?
I don't think there's an
No.
AJ's. It is bounced all over the city, but in its prime, you could not miss it. It was this giant eyesore. I think they just knocked it down. I think it was on, I want to say it was like by Beehive Flooring or something in that area.
Oh, okay.
And it was this giant rainbow building.
Huh.
Like, it was painted the exterior like a rainbow.
So it sticks out.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I wasn't much of my brother was a video game guy, but we just really stayed like family
Yeah.
video, 49 cents, 69
But
cents.
to actually buy them, there were so many Nintendo games where you would go to Canadian Tire and like, oh, they're $80. You're like,
Right.
Dad, take us to AJ's, and they would have it used for like 30.
Okay. That's
So,
amazing.
Yes. And then you
Wow.
take the crappy games you didn't want anymore, and they were actually pretty fair. And they'd be like, here's credit. Get the games you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Back to me. Mayfair Hardware
Yes.
on 33rd Street. And I don't even know the Avenue B, something like that.
Yep.
And that one just shut down
A couple years ago.
a couple years ago.
Get your Christmas trees.
Bruce is the guy that ran it, and I believe it was his dad prior. And my grandma, she lived on Avenue E, so quite close to Mayfair. Like, she lived in Mayfair. That was her neighborhood. That's where she raised her children. And so going into Mayfair Hardware, he would say, "Hi, Sarah." Like, he knew my grandma. And I would go in there with her, and I just thought it was like, my grandma's a big deal. This guy knows her. They would talk. I would poke around and look at random stuff again, where it's like garden hoses and toys and dolls and the Charlie Brown Christmas trees, because grandma got her tree there every year. And it was always the ugliest tree I'd ever seen. But that's just what her trees looked like.
And you don't trample tradition.
No.
You
Why
put
would
up,
you?
You put up with
Why
an ugly
would you?
tree because of the experience, because of the familiarity,
Yep.
because of Bruce, because that place kicks ass.
All of it. And he was like such a personality.
Yep.
He was a super fast talker. He did everything super fast. He ran that old like cash register. Oh, it was amazing.
I remember that dude. I used to work at the Subway on Idlewild and 33rd. And
Oh, yeah.
every day after lunch, I would have to cash out, and I would fill up a legit burlap sack with money, and I would carry it over to the bank, and then on the way back I would stop at the hardware store every once in a while. Yes.
Yeah.
I actually hilariously drew a giant $ on my burlap sack with Sharpie.
Oh, there you go.
I just felt like I was in, like, the 1969 Spider-Man cartoon, walking down the street. It's like the vulture's gonna come rob me.
And no one's gonna be like, does he have money in there? No, he wouldn't label the bag with a $. But he did.
But at the same time, this is going to be a story to tell the rest of my life if I get robbed.
Go.
And I do remember going through there, and it was like a place time forgot.
Mm-hmm.
I remember they weren't like explicit, but there was like 80s women Playboy air fresheners you could still buy there in like the 90s.
Just something so random. Like you said, it's been on the shelf for so many
Yeah,
years. Might as well try and sell it.
There's no way this has any sort of odor left, because it looks like it's from, I think it's 1984.
Yeah, it smells like dust, Curtis.
Yes.
That's what it smells like. Oh, God, that was a good one.
Okay, back to me. This is not what I was trying to find the name of, but there was just music stores in general.
Mm-hmm.
But there was one amazing, magical, I need to get my thesaurus because I've said amazing and magical for everything.
Oh, dear.
Music store. It was in Cumberland,
Mm-hmm.
just on the other side, west of the Burger King. It was on you didn't have to cross the street. It was just on the other side of the Burger King. There's a little strip mall. I think it's still there. I think it's like a dental place now.
Yes.
Yes, across the street is...
Gibson's used to be in there. Is that the one?
Was it?
Mm-hmm. And a kite store.
A kite store.
Or the Gibson's guy sold kites. Because my dad went and bought kites there. I'm sorry.
Maybe. There was just a pop-up music store, and it must have been stolen merchandise, because it was this giant room, and I swear, Stacey, they had like 12 shelves just kind of floating in the middle of this room.
Wow.
And they just had cheap CDs. They were $10. I remember buying No Doubt Tragic Kingdom for $9.99.
That was my first CD ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
When every other place had it for, because they were like 19 or 24.
Yeah.
And it was $10.99, and it was still like shrink wrap, but now looking back, it may have just been like them with a hair dryer. And
And what was the name of? You don't remember the name?
I don't remember the name, but it
okay.
was open for a couple years, and I would get like all my CDs there.
Interesting.
And yeah, it wasn't a real store. It didn't have like a real sign or anything. It was like a piece of paper.
Wow.
But they could afford this, or I don't know.
Well, rent back then was probably a lot cheaper than it is now.
Yes.
Okay. I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to... Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
If you're just joining
had
us
to wait
now,
for you to serve.
that's the ping pong sound effect.
I don't know which one to go with, but I'm going to go with Wash and Slosh.
Yes.
What a genius idea to combine those two things together. And I know they exist in other places in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Ours was Wash and Slosh.
Sure was.
And I remember going there in, I want to say, like 2001 when it was still around. And just being like, so not perplexed, but like, people actually do bring their laundry there and then have a beer. And there was always like live music. They had VLTs. Mm-hmm. It was just such a cool, and like the stairs all the way. It was in the basement. It was in the dank basement on Broadway. And it was, I never did laundry there, but I kind of wish I would have.
It was a place to go. And there was always something going on. It was like the Coachman in Markham Mall. Like, it's never a dull time. There's always going to be characters there. Always going to be characters there.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a Wash and Slosh anymore. It was what came after the Wash and Slosh. But I saw Gilby Clark from GNR do a solo show there once.
Oh, okay.
It was crazy.
Was it the Roxy? I think it was the Roxy afterwards.
But it's a Wash and Slosh. It's going to be the Wash and Slosh forever, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, saw Gilby Clark there. It was great.
Cool. Very cool.
Great idea. Bring it back.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we lost.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, we don't have any bars anymore. Live music, it's like a couple places.
Yeah. And it's always a fight. You can never just go and enjoy live music,
Yeah.
There's always drama. Oh, you're not paying, and blah, blah, in this place, and they booked me, and
Yeah, music venues are a tough gig.
I just want to hear Champagne Supernova, okay?
Yeah. Shut up!
Here, okay? Everything is so transactional now.
Okay.
Okay, back to me. Looking right across the street, Elephant Castle.
Oh, it was on my list.
Yes.
Nice.
For some reason, going up a spiral staircase just added.
100%.
Even in this building, I got here this morning and there was a contest winner looking for 96.3 Cruise FM. And I said, it's up the Titanic staircase. And she giggled because we've got this giant staircase that wraps around
Yeah.
the chandelier
In the lobby.
We
used to have in this office a spiral staircase, actually.
In
From
here?
the mezzanine level below us. Yeah. MGM, marketing den. Some marketing company. It was a big spiral staircase. They took it out when they built Wired.
Really?
100%.
Huh.
I saw it before it got torn out.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They're like, here come the radio folks. They don't use
They
stairs.
don't need stairs. Well,
You
because we
seen them?
didn't need the space below us. We just wanted this space.
Yes.
So they're like, well, let's ditch this wonderful, cool little architectural, feature of a spiral staircase.
Also, you can't get a beer in the mall anymore.
And it was also British. It was British-esque, right?
Yes.
The Elephant and Castle. It
felt like you were
different.
leaving Saskatoon when you went up that magical transportative staircase.
Transportative?
Transportative?
That
No,
doesn't sound right.
we both failed. We'll both take the L on that one.
Oh, man. Elephant and Castle.
All
Yep.
right.
And I was never old enough to drink there, but I went there with my parents for just like food and once to use the bathroom, I remember very specifically.
I was there once before it closed where I was legal, and we had a beer there, and it was great.
Nice.
And then I think we went to the Army and Navy after a couple beers, and I
Why
almost
not?
fell down
The tiny
the
escalator.
tiny escalator, and Gertrude had to take me up.
Oh, man.
All right.
Okay. Back to me. There we go. I got to bring it up. I'm surprised it hasn't been brought up yet, but Bonanza.
Yes. God. I'm still mad about the safe in the floor.
What?
The safe in the floor. Come on. When they demolished Bonanza,
Oh,
there was
yes.
a safe.
That's right.
That should have put us on the map more than that girl singing Saskatchewan. Like, that should have been our moment. You could not ask. That should have been documentary.
Right?
There's a safe in the floor.
And
Underneath
what was
the
in
floor.
it?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Nothing. And
I
that-
just remember going there for like almost never dinner because again we grew up on the west side, and so we just never. If we did go, it was like a friend of mine's sport fundraiser dinner
Yes.
where you got the quick tiny little steak, and then the massive salad bar and the ice cream. Like that was the best part.
I remember going there as an adult with my dad and eating so many chicken fingers that I felt like I was going to puke. This is not a fun story because I was an adult and I should have known better.
You should have
And my
known
dad
better.
was just laughing in my face because I had that moment where I just put my palms flat on the table and was like breathing.
Oh boy,
So, are you going to be okay? Like, are you going to puke?
where it
And he was
actually
laughing.
hurts to breathe when you eat
I'm
so
like,
much.
I got to just regulate my breathing because I can feel it almost coming up.
Yeah, give me 5 minutes here.
Yes. Bonanza at Absolute Gem. I wish they could go back and just put something in that safe. What a great story.
Yeah, like a receipt or something.
Just get in there the night before and stuff it with something like really obscure.
Yeah.
You know, like a Barbie doll with an orange on it instead of a head or something. Just something really,
That would have been amazing.
nails for eyes.
Yeah.
Something that would have
Just a hit list of people's
more
names.
questions. Yes. Some of them crossed off.
Yes, with like a drop of blood on the paper. Oh,
See,
what could have been?
You know what would have been better than nothing? Anything.
Anything.
Oh my God. Swing and a miss.
One single toothpick.
Swing. Right. One single tooth.
Okay.
Right. Now we're
exactly.
talking.
Now we're talking. Okay.
The talking elf doll. I don't know. Something. Oh, it's back to me?
Back to you.
Okay. I'm finally going to do it because Terry Hawk, it's not 1 o'clock yet. He's not up. Okay. Keeping with the theme of stores I can't remember. God, it's right on the tip of my tongue. I think it was on Walpole. There is a street just a block or two from the A&W on 8th Street, between 8th and 7th. It was right beside the store that I'm sure is not there anymore, called Eccles Ceramics, and it was just a video rental store, but you could rent CDs. And this is mid to late 90s again.
Yeah, I have no concept of that.
Yeah,
'cause
it was
again,
called like Silver something, but then I just get stuck on Silver Vision, and it's not what it was. And it was just this greatest. It had a great selection. The hottest girl worked at the counter, Stacy.
Oh, so it was a twofer. You got your music and the girl.
And well, I did not.
Oh, you
get
didn't
the
get
girl.
her. Sorry,
I did not.
I misspoke.
But she was always there, and we would talk music. And I'm sure she would just like let me rack up the bill. She's like, "Have you listened to this? You should listen to this album." And I was like, "Absolutely, put it on the pile." And
She loved when you came in.
she probably didn't. She probably like calling her boyfriend like, this guy's back. Oh my
What
God.
a loser.
He, he would probably take the mini pops if I told him to rent it. But
That's funny.
they had a laminated AC/DC dollar behind the counter.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was epic. Because, when they play Money Talks at an AC/DC concert, they drop those AC/DC dollars.
Fake bucks.
And that was there, and it was always a trip to go there. And they always had what I wanted. I'd always get, like, the video game or the movie I wanted, and then I'd get 10 other CDs, because this girl told me I should listen to it, and they, she had terrible taste in music if you're listening. If you're if you were messing with me, I get it. Well played. But these CDs were not good.
Oh, man.
So if you're out there listening, I hope your future mate put some better
music around.
music. Cannot remember the name of the place.
That's okay. Maybe Terry will come back to you.
It was great.
And you can update us next week.
Terry, wake up.
Okay. Back to me. I don't know. I want to go food, but I also don't want to. I want to go handicraft supplies. Second Avenue. It was a very interesting... Like, it was a craft store, basically, and it was crammed so full. And I think it had stairs that you could go down, if I'm remembering it correctly. And my dad always went there. I don't even know what for. I think it was back when he was into remote control cars, before they were, like, a thing. And I just remember it had everything, but all, like, craft and toy related, old stuff. Like, it was very strange. And I don't know the exact location. I think it was 2nd Avenue. And that's all I have to say about that.
I do not remember that at all.
That's okay.
All right. Tramps. At one point, there was probably 5 locations. Just the absolute.
Really?
There's so many locations in the city.
I did not know that.
You chart the absolute rise and fall of physical media. It's Tramps.
Okay.
There was a time they could not open enough stores. They were
Where was the
making
last
so much
one?
money.
Was it next to what is now the Capitol?
Was that ever a Tramps, or was it always Collector's Edge?
I think it was a Tramps at one point.
There was of course, the iconic one.
Cumberland?
One over.
Grosvenor. Okay.
Then it jumped around downtown. There's a couple downtown locations. I believe, wasn't there one kind of west?
I don't know.
They popped up and disappeared, but everyone was unique. All the people that worked there were unique.
They always were. Anybody who worked at any kind of music store, it didn't matter if it was chain, independent, you were so cool.
And as a kid, you thought, these people got this job because of their knowledge.
Of course.
I totally thought that. So, like, whatever they told you, you would just eat up. Mm-hmm. Like, this is the greatest. Not unlike the hot girl. It was the same vibe, though. You're like, you got to know your stuff. I mean,
you would think
there was some strict, policy and multiple interviews that tested your musical knowledge,
like through some huge quiz.
Yeah,
all the genres, all the artists. They had to get like at least 75% to get the job.
Did you ever watch Kids in the Hall?
Yeah.
There's that skit where Bruce McCollum works at the music store, and he gets so mad when someone wants like the Doors' greatest hits. He throws a fit. Yeah, that's that energy, right?
That is exactly what we're looking for.
And one of my core Tramps memories, though, because I collected comics when I was a kid, and I went there one day and it was lined down the block. I was like, what is going on? And the person at the door was like, are you here for the Superman thing? I said, no, I'm just here to look around. And so he let me in. And then the gentleman, Ed, he still works at Collector's Edge. He was there, and he was kind of in a mood because nobody cares about comics, but it was the death of Superman, Stacey.
Oh, okay.
Not on my radar at all.
Wow.
But he was kind of like, of course, these people here are just collectors. They're not part of the scene.
Oh, yeah.
They just want to get this because it's going to be worth something someday. They don't give a crap about comics. And then, for whatever reason, just out of spite, he just sold me one. When I went with my other stuff, with like my Spider-Man comics, he's like, do you want one? And I was like, yeah. So he sold me one, and then I got to walk out past this line,
showing everyone. Wow!
I was like, what is this incredible feeling?
This is amazing.
Everybody's mad at me, and I'm better than them. I'm going to chase this.
I love this.
This replaces my Optimus Prime moment of core memories.
So.
I have to chase this feeling the rest
Do
of my
you still have
life.
it?
I believe I sold it.
No, you
I'm
didn't.
as bad as those people in line.
Yes.
I'm sorry. It was the death of Superman.
But you've got the blank doll.
It was worth a lot of money. Yes. It's an action figure, Stacy.
Action figure. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Yikes. Graphic novel, not comic book.
Yeah. Well, that was a comic book, but
Okay.
I get you.
Okay.
So yeah, that was another great moment.
I like that one.
The death of Superman.
Okay.
It was a big deal. Do you know Tom Grummett?
No.
Local artist here. He drew.
Oh, yeah.
He drew on that because I
That's
I
right.
don't know. I should know, but there was like 20 parts to this, and so just local artist, lives in Saskatoon.
Yeah.
Good dude. Met the guy multiple times, and yeah, he was drawing for DC Comics, and he just happened to be one of the people chosen
I
to be
remember
part
that.
of this.
Yep.
And cannot confirm. This is rumor, but first royalty check he got from the Death of Superman run, $500,000.
For real.
Now,
Wow.
that I cannot confirm that, but I've had multiple people who are close to him say.
Did he get multiple after that?
I think he's still getting royalties. Those never run out.
Oh, my God.
He opened his mailbox, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm Tom Grummett. I got some sketching to do today, but first I'm going to check my mail. Oh, there's an envelope. $500,000.
That's my dream. Royalty checks.
Yeah.
I just want to be paid to do nothing.
Royalties are where it's at, Stacy. Again, famous royalty story. The kids that appeared in the original Friday the 13th thought it was a piece of crap.
Oh.
They each took like $200 instead of royalties.
Oh, no. You always got to go royalties.
Yep.
Always.
$200. They would still be getting those checks today.
Right?
There's another lesson. We are coming hard with the lessons today.
Absolutely.
And I guess if you could anticipate your royalty checks, that's just a bonus.
For sure.
Whose turn is it?
I think it's mine.
Okay.
The Midtown Movie Theater.
Oh my God, such a good one.
That's
such a good one. I'm mad I didn't get that.
I don't even know what the name of it was. It was just the Midtown Movie Theater.
Cineplex.
Probably something like that. And it was, I don't even know how to describe where it would be right now. Like, I don't even know if I can
Food court?
Well, the food court's upstairs now.
It was upstairs though, wasn't it? Didn't you go upstairs?
No.
It was main level?
It was on the food court level, but it was main floor. And I remember the entrance was right by the Cookies by George.
Yep.
And it was super low and dark and cool. And I saw so many movies there.
Me too.
And then I remember when it left for a hot minute, it became like an RV place where you could like go and look at RVs. And I was like, nobody who's shopping at the mall wants to look at RVs.
Gonna drive away in an RV. Bring back the movie theater. I saw The
Yeah.
Crow there in 1994.
Oh,
Great
very
movie,
cool.
The Crow. Yeah.
And at the same time,
Gremlins too.
oh, Gremlins. Another quick movie theater shout out, the Place Royale Movie Theater.
Yeah.
That was very cool. I saw a lot of movies there.
Is that
too.
not there anymore?
I
never even thought about that.
I don't think it's open to the public.
It's there though.
Like it might still be
like
physically
a
there.
relic. Like let's take
Like a
these
time
kids and show
capsule.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, and it was just back when the mall had such a completely different feel. Like, I understand renovations happen, things change, but when Midtown used to have those big pillars that were little pebbles, and everything was so dark back in the day. Dark brown, dark orange. Kresge's in Midtown was there, and the Eatons and all that.
Kresge's, of course, had a place you could eat.
Exactly. Little lunch counter.
The fountains.
Oh, the fountains with the coins. My God. Yeah, it was just a different
So much
time.
lost revenue when you take out the coin fountains.
Right?
I'm going to piggyback off that one if you want to pass it back to me. I loved the downtown movie theaters. There was one across the street from Midtown. Like, you could park in Midtown, and you would have your choice of 2 or 3 theaters. There was the Midtown theaters. There was the one right across the street, which is now the Hilton. There was the one on 2nd that had the giant plane in it and the escalators.
Yeah.
But I want to focus on the Odeon when it was a movie theater.
Ooh,
And
I don't remember
on
that.
Saturdays, for like $5, they would show 3 movies back to back.
Oh my God.
And even as a kid, I was kind of like, should I be watching like
the third of these movies?
6 hours of movies on a Saturday. Like, it felt almost
wrong.
Yeah,
but at that price, come on.
I know, but
you have to.
But I think I saw My Girl there like 4 times because it was always in the rotation.
Why not?
Just put his damn glasses on.
Damn Glasses on.
Can't see without his
Can't
glasses.
see without his glasses.
I saw it so many times that became funny to me. I was like,
boy.
here we go. It's my girl. But it was always like movie 2. So like, what am I going to do? Leave and,
You gotta stay for the third.
Gotta stay for the third.
I get you.
Yep.
Okay, I have so many more. Thank you for the pass.
Do we have to wrap this up? Has it been 2 hours already?
It's been 49 minutes.
Oh, we beat it.
We beat
okay,
McDonald's.
Okay, we got to keep this under an hour.
Let's do one more each, okay?
Okay.
I'm going with Penguin Park / Penguin Village.
My first ever viral video I posted on my YouTube channel. I found the original, or like a Penguin Park ad.
Oh, okay.
And when I first started my YouTube channel years ago, I was like, I'll start with this. And the next day it had like, 80,000 views. I was like, this is easy.
Well, because again, because when did you post that?
This would have been 2018.
Okay,
like
so when I'm just going to look this up quickly here. Penguin, I think it was Village.
Penguin Park and Penguin Village.
Yeah.
Go for the fun of it.
1986? Oh, 93. It closed.
No.
Yeah?
Made it all the way to 93?
Mm-hmm. High operating costs. The park was too expensive to run and it wasn't financially viable. I just remember the weirdness of it. I loved going there. It was super fun.
Yep.
And I tried to convince myself every time to go down that super steep one, but I didn't want to get a wedgie. But also seeing like people from school there and how it was just in like the North Industrial area. So random.
It was not a good. If they could have put it indoors, it would have been okay. Here comes the jingle. Ready?
Penguin Park is all the ingredients for a memorable summer day. Call Penguin Park for more details.
Who was that?
Who knows?
Who was that? Was that Jay Simcoe? I'm trying to think of who else rocked that hard in Saskatoon.
Well, you don't think they paid big bucks for like somebody from California?
Yeah, it was clearly Sammy Hagar. It sounds exactly like
Obviously.
Sammy Hagar.
Oh, man. And I also remember getting one of the worst sunburns of my life at Penguin Park. Because
Yes.
I went without my parents or mother or any kind of parental figure. It was me and my friend Tennille. We went, and I just burned to a crisp.
Just you and the sun.
Oh, God. It was terrible.
Okay. Quick shout out. I'm going to do 2. I know that's not. Pumpkins and Monkeys.
Oh, yeah.
What a weird toy store. It was like educational.
Yeah.
It was weird.
I always thought teachers went
Yeah,
there.
100%.
Was I allowed to shop there?
They'd trick you. You'd go in there and you'd accidentally learn something. And it'd be like, where's the Transformers? Like, no, okay, here's like I don't even know. But I do remember the last time I was in there, the lady behind the counter was having a fit because Walmart started selling Playmobil.
Oh, Playmobil.
And that was the only place you could get Playmobil.
Okay.
It was like exclusive.
Right.
And then they tanked right after that. I guess Playmobil was supporting that whole business. But I'm going to end with arguably my favorite restaurant. And it too, like the Kentucky Fried Chicken
Disappeared.
in the Aiden Bowman, across the street from Aiden Bowman. This was in the parking lot on Idlewild, and it was the Country Corner.
Oh.
And it too
With
is
2 Ks.
just a parking lot.
Country Corner.
Country Corner with 2 Ks.
Yeah.
And I'd always joke that when I won the lottery, I would buy it and I would make it Kurt's Country Corner. And my wife would say, with a K? And I said no, because then it would have been 3 Ks.
Yeah.
That's the joke.
Oh, my God.
So,
Amazing.
Right? No, that's not a...
It's not funny, but I know what you mean.
Yeah. It was open 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Saddest guy worked there. Black cowboy hat.
I don't think I ever
Refill
ate
your
there.
coffee. They had this thing called Boo Boo Fries, which was an absolute slice of heaven, the best poutine you'll ever get. Came in a basket with tin foil and then crinkle cut fries, the thickest gravy, and shredded cheese. Took years off my life.
Mm-hmm.
I know I talk about my weight loss on this podcast a lot, but my before picture
Was because of them?
is me sitting in Country Corner.
Oh.
Behind me, Ryan Bolt, the lead singer of the Deep Dark Woods.
Right.
And I am gigantic. And I look
Eating some boo-boo fries.
I look horrible. I look
Aw.
unhealthy, but I am enjoying those boo-boo fries. And they were
Absolutely.
so good. And I don't know what happened. I heard it was a couple that owned it, and then one had a heart attack, and they just
That sounds like a movie.
they pushed it over. Like they literally just pushed that building over, because I think it was originally like a country kitchen in the 80s, probably.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
And they had that little display in the front that had all the weird old stuff, looked like your
Knickknacks.
grandma's house.
Yeah.
I'm sure a wind just blew that thing over, but it was always there.
Yep.
You know?
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Can I do one quick restaurant shout out?
Sure.
Mel's on 11th.
Yes.
11th?
So, yeah, I know where you...
Yeah,
Yeah,
11th.
11th.
Yeah. My friend used to live in Montgomery back in our bar days, and it was so close to her place, and we would just crawl in there, hung over, and get the greasiest breakfast we could with like 8 cups of coffee. Those were the days.
Yeah. We were there one late night after the bar had Country Corner, and this guy that was intoxicated kept trying to join in our conversation. He was just there by himself drinking coffee, and he was like, Country Corner! It's like marriage. Not a lot of selection, but it's always there for you at 3 a.m.
Oh, lovely.
Bless your heart.
Thanks for the advice, buddy. Yeah.
See, it's all about anticipation.
Go home to your wife, okay?
It's about anticipation, Stacey.
Exactly. Have we come full circle?
Put a pin in this one, or
Okay.
whatever the...
We are done.
Pull the pin.
Put a fork in it because it's done.
Of all the times
There
we've
we
been
go.
excited for episode 10, I think this was the most excited we've been.
That was really cool. And there's a few more on my list that I didn't get to, but I don't know.
Part 2.
Maybe we'll get to another one. And maybe we'll make it like restaurant specific. I don't know. Oh, shoot. I
Hit
didn't
me.
mention Dirk's. Sex shop on 20th.
It is a, restaurant now.
Probably.
Oh, God. Well,
Yeah.
no.
And I just
No.
remember driving by there, and I
Yep.
knew. I don't even know how I knew what it was, but I knew what it was.
You knew what it was.
And I knew it was bad. And I went in there at one point when I was allowed to, and I was just like, oh, okay, I get it.
There was a sex shop across the street from the Idlewild subway that I worked at, and these guys would walk out of it and walk right into Subway.
Oh,
Get
dear.
it? That was always...
I'll get a
So,
foot long
that
meatball.
was when I'd put on 3 pairs of gloves.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh. Okay, well, I want to, I don't know how people, if you can comment. This is going to be posted on Facebook, obviously. If you
Comment
wanna
away. What did we
Comment
miss?
underneath. What did we miss? Let's just keep this conversation going in the comment section if we can, because it's been fun.
69-cent video on Broadway. God,
So many.
Just
many.
hit stop. Hit stop. So we
Lydia's.
stop.
Oh my God.
Lydia's, the worst, best
Place
place ever.
around.
My favorite Lydia story was when all the musicians of Saskatoon banded together and had a fundraiser to save Lydia's.
Oh,
all the
right.
musicians pooled their money and they had $7
Oh my God.
because they're musicians.
Yeah. We tried. We really did. Okay, we could probably go on forever. I am going to put a fork in this. It's been
Okay.
56 minutes of pure
Oh,
reminiscent
nostalgia. That's
joy.
what this was supposed to be, this podcast. So there
Yeah.
you go. You're welcome, folks. Okay?
Yeah, you're welcome for episode 10, Old Places in Saskatoon. We'll do this again next time.
Thanks for listening to the Cruise FM Out of Tune podcast. Check back for new episodes wherever you get your podcasts or at cruisefm.com.